Welcome back, everyone, to Let's Play Yoshi's Island. In the last episode, we entered the island skies in some very high heights, and then fell back down, over and over again. By the way, any trivia buffs in the crowd, 5-6 is the only level that features brown Yoshi that does not involve a cave. Minor spoiler there, I suppose. Well, now we're entering 5-7. And just maybe things will go a little better. Yeah, right. Especially with some shifting platforms ahead. Oh, we're starting off left, but hey, Donut Block Rag's here to accompany us. Gotta say that Bumpy's a little out of place with the grass, the trees, the semi-tropical looking background. Go figure. And so, as you see, one of the main themes of this level is moving platforms with unusual paths. There we go. Let's get some stars. Use that Bumpy to help us. Not getting that one, though. Alrighty then. Birds everywhere, it seems. Bumpties, those little birds that make those squeaky sound effects that the mousers also use when you get close to them. And coming up beyond this breaking platform, we have Goonies, and just a little further. There we are, the Ravens. These regular-sized versions walk around these planetoids. You can take them out with an egg or a Goomba Stomp, or carelessly get hit. Uh-oh. Okay, just hover a little, hover a little. I can do this, I can do this, I can't do this. Oh no, I had it! Well, there's your obligatory first screw up early in the level. Hopefully, no more follow it, he says, tempting fate. Okay, let's do this again. Goomba Stomp the Raven as shown. Let's be careful around this shifting platform as it goes ahead. It doesn't really count as a title drop, but heading upward. As you can tell, there isn't very much stable ground in this level at all. And further upward, take this platform, surprise, surprise, up. You want to be careful here or you'll break the dirt, keeping these tap-taps away from your face. You would head onward, but there's a pipe up here, and we had just the means to get to it. What that pipe is doing in the sky, I'll never know. Marioverse, I guess. Up here we have some of these falling platforms and a whole lot of coins to collect. But the coins aren't the big thing here because you definitely want to get all the way across to grab this flower. And there's also one of those red switches. That I completely missed. This cloud has some stars in it. You can collect any of the rest of these coins if you manage to get across. Luckily, all of these are yellow as per normal. There are a total of 238 coins, excuse-moi, in this section, along with that flower and star cloud. And if you want to get more of them, or if you carelessly missed the switch like I did, you can just hover around and collect as many of these as you can. Just be careful, a little redundant there, as you fall, so you don't get stuck on spikes. Go back to more pressing matters. These Goonies are basically your only source of eggs in this section, so you gotta work a little for them. Let's ride this paddle wheel across the abyss. Alrighty then. Hang on as it falls. Continue onward. Let's just cut to the chase. Hop on this platform, but wait. Keep an eye on your right to grab this red platform. Do not miss this one. You only get one real shot at it, and there are 2 coins and a flower to be had. Fortunately, the yellow one respawns. Let's follow this around. Peg any ravens if they get in the way, or just jump on them. There we are. Some zigzag paths here. Da 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 da. You can ride either a yellow or one of these green platforms across here. You definitely want the green ones because they're slower and more manageable. More breakaway platforms. Alrighty. Let's just ride this one along. Be careful around there. And here you want to jump. And don't get hit by a tap-tap, trust me. Alright, we have a chest here, a couple Shy Guys for more ammo. This one has stars in it, as you'd expect. Though it's been a while since we've seen a minigame hut. It's been since 5-1. Jump here. Mind the Raven, of course. Here we have a star cloud. Getting us up to 30, and a pipe heading onward. Section's a little more vertical and full of those collapsing blocks that fortunately aren't collapsing when we're not on them. Not on them. There we go, just be a little clear here. Now we have to take out a Patui Piranha while on a moving platform. Needless to say, don't get hit is the name of the game. That was easy enough though, because we thought to bring some eggs in from the previous section. And as you can see, this is all breakable. It's rather conspicuous if you aren't on autopilot. The trick is having a couple extra eggs, or one with proper aim to break through. Fortunately, there's no clouds hidden in there, just those coins and a flower. And just like that, we already have another middle ring. And as you might expect, this entire section is breakaway. Keep moving, people. Keep moving. And once you get to this long, skinny rock, run like hell. Because at the very end, there's 2 red coins and a flower that you won't be able to reach otherwise. No, not even any surfaces to bounce an egg into them from. These flippers signal a, well, obviously you can't go back from here. Use these blocks to your aid. All of these rocks here are breakaway, and they do not come back if you go far enough off screen and return. If you mess this up, you have to die and come back. And you don't want to mess this up, because another flower and more coins here. In my practice run, I actually got knocked off by the bumpty there. It was rather embarrassing. Here we have Bill Blasters, and you want to ride this platform a little further down to nab these final 2 red coins. Just a little further still. And we want to run like hell here to make sure this platform doesn't give way before we can reach the goal area. We are already done here. Nice, fast, action-packed, and I only died once. I consider that an accomplishment. Okay, I'll take your lack of bonus if it means I get to go through this level without embarrassing myself too badly. 30, 20, 5, 100. There we go. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this boss needs no introduction, because anyone who's ever played this game before remembers exactly who he is. And if you haven't played it and you know someone who has, you've surely heard of him. He is the one, the only, Raphael the Raven. And this is his castle. Well, technically this is just outside his castle. If you notice, the sky is actually, I don't know if told a story here is the right choice of words, but time has actually passed a ways in throughout this world. 5-3 was at night, as you remember, and the sun rose as we were going through that skiing segment. And 5-4 took place in the morning. As you remember, that balcony that I kind of fell off of. Speaking of falling off, this platform gives way as well. You can stick yourself on that, on what remains there, so don't let yourself get hit. Then 5-5 took place in the evening, nearing sunset. 5-6 took place around sunset itself, leading to twilight for 5-7, and now here, it's night again. Those blowhard sentries didn't help much, besides being a cameo appearance, and let's enter the castle proper. Seems the inside of the castle is a different color than the outside. And for the first time in a while, we have an open-air dungeon. Unlike Prince Froggy's fort, though, this one has a lot of open air beneath it. So, these mace guys are just as annoying, if not more so than they were in 5-4, but you can cheese them by taking them out with their brethren. Just watch out for the mace. There we go. Grab another egg. Onward, we have a blue melon just waiting for us. You gotta wonder what that's doing there. You can use them to take out blowhards, just like in 2-2. Careful around this one, though. Just get them far enough off screen, they can't harass you. Some stars for us. Hello, a bouncing bullet bill. He does exactly what it says on the tin. Off he goes. The bill blasters can also aim, strangely enough. Wait for him to come back. Let's not. Let's, Let me come back here, and you also... Well, that did not go well. So, as that arrow implies, you want to use the surprisingly smart aiming bill blaster and the bouncing bullet bill to get up to these places you couldn't otherwise. You also bounce higher than normal when you go off them. And they, if you didn't notice here, that one showed some teeth when I bounced off them. So upward here, we have another blue melon. Whoa. And bill blasters that you can in fact freeze like in 4-1. And a mace guy who is much easier to deal with if you can freeze him. I couldn't. So let's keep an eye out. And we're not done with bullet bill shenanigans here because we want to let this one head onward. So we can use them as a springboard to get up here, taking out these kaboombas and grabbing ourselves a checkpoint, 3 red coins, and a flower, and a couple stars in one fell swoop. Here's an arrow rock. You know we're going to need that. May grab an arrow lift and use it at another location. Way? I guess they ran out of room there. I guess I was supposed to be way cooler, some other 90s phrase. So because these walkways are diagonal, if you just aim an egg straight up, it'll bounce off them. And we can cause all kinds of chaos here by using them to break the rocks. Mind there are a couple Kaboombas up there. No real threat though if you just keep your distance, especially since there's an egg block to refill your ammo. Look at them all bouncing around. Multi-ball! Multi-ball! Alrighty, let's check out what we destroyed. Whoop! For real this time. There's a winged cloud, don't miss that. Got a one-up. Upward, and up here. Nothing of note up here, though I swear there was a hidden cloud at some point. Maybe I'm thinking of a different level. Let's head upward. So, we seem to be on the castle ramparts on another aerial lift. The moon is very visible in the background. It's quite pretty, I gotta say. Despite looking all patchwork and Frankenstein-y. Apparently that's a word now. Yeah, the game tends to lag a little here. A little too much going on screen, I suppose. Did this in my practice run as well. Don't worry, folks. All part of the plan. So we ride this aerial lift upward after we grab those red coins, get this flower, avoid the ravens, and head back upward, further up into the castle. And now we see those rotating wooden bars back again. They just find ways to reuse all these assets, don't they? 4 red coins in that one little area right here. And there's a 5th. And here's a middle ring, but wait! That certainly implies there's something down there, wouldn't you think? And sure enough, if we head downward, there is something down here. And I might admit it's a little fairer than that hidden area below the main path in 5-4. And we have ourselves the first train section in quite a while. Da-na-na-na-na! So we enter the track, chug along here. One of those train bandits that are actually train guys. Well, whatever. Kind of makes you wonder how those things even exist, though. I suppose they're like drawings that were animated by magic. So as we can see, that left fork led to nothing of note. But now we know it did. Now you know it did for any time you're playing through this game yourself. The right fork leads to some more interesting things. Here we gotta go straight off the path to land on something lower down. We are gonna run out of time here, unfortunately. Luckily, it's a respawning bubble, so we get as many chances as we need. Would have been an awful shame if this was a one-time only bubble and you just happened to pick the wrong path, not knowing it was the wrong path. But since the dev team thinks about those kinds of things and they're awfully forgiving about it, except when it comes to those swooping fly guys, apparently, they give you as many chances as you need. The real challenge in here is just, let's back up a second. We need some extra time from this bubble. Here we go. They give you all the time you need here. The real challenge, as said before, is in figuring out this place is here. 5. Yes, that was another red coin, the last one, and a flower. All of those things just in this one little area. I suppose they ran out of places to hide everything? Not that I'm complaining, mind you. So let's take the spring ball back up to where the middle ring is and tag it. So we have more rotating blocks, and the cloud drops return as well. Here they're a little dangerous because you gotta make sure you don't jump up into them and lose your 100. Easy does it. Alright, one last stretch before the boss. We have flightless goonies here, as well as bowling goonies. Stay down low, don't go too far ahead so you are safe from them. We have another one. Some flightless goonies running up and down these stairs. Not much to note here. Although there is the fact that they can't activate winged clouds, so you can't save yourself a step. Just peg them with an egg and eat one in your mouth. And here we have our long-awaited boss room. On guard! Here's Raphael himself running down the wall. First time we've seen one of those on something other than a planetoid. You can, never enter the Koopa Kingdom! I banish you to forever twinkle in the heavens! Be gone! Yoshi had his eyes closed the whole time, too. Oh boy. Oh boy. You ready for something cool? Well, that hit's just sent us all the way up to the moon. You know, the one you saw in the sky earlier in the level? Yeah, foreshadowing, I know, right? That's not all. Raphael is following us up here. Is everyone ready for one of the greatest boss fights in Mario history? And as you try to take on Raphael on the moon, the screen rotates around you. Yes, it may not seem like much nowadays, but this was absolutely mind-blowing in 1995. This phase of the fight's rather, not that hard if you keep track of where Raphael's going and make sure he doesn't run you down. These posts are interesting in that. Let's get out of his way here. Interesting in that. Alrighty, buddy. Then when you pound down on them, they go to the other side of the moon, which is the key to hitting him here. Because when he runs over one, missed it by that much. Because when he runs over one, bam! You can nail it from below. Each hit makes him turn a little darker and makes him move faster. Not all that hard though if you keep track of where he is and notice that whenever he stops and starts again, he moves in the direction he was facing. Sometimes it'll be really nice if you can stop right under where a post can go. And again, if he gets near you, you can just jump over him. Keep in mind though, after 2 hits, he starts to send shockwaves around the moon, which are in fact smaller than the post, so you can actually stay safe by standing on one of them. Yeah. Just make sure you don't lose your footing with one more hit. Not that hit. Stay safe, stay safe. Another shockwave. Let him run under you, and... no, not this time. Wait, that time! And he goes off to forever twinkle in the heavens himself. Don't worry. He gets better in time for Paper Mario. Unless that's a different Raphael the Raven. 30, 20, 5, 100. That's every perfect score for World 5, and you know what that means. It means we're getting ourselves an extra level and a bonus minigame that we can play as many times as we want. And we watch on the island view as Yoshi bravely ascends the mountains. He's taking his time doing it. Crosses some dot bridges. That must be Sluggy's fort there. And Yoshi's Island is officially free of Comic's forces. Wait, what's this? Support Ghost? Is that you? Well, actually, it's just a recycled sound effect. What do we have here? Some of Comic's leftover magic has let us follow him to the Koopa Kingdom. Welcome to World 6. Turns out the last part of Yoshi's Island is not in fact on Yoshi's Island at all. Music has changed again and now trumpets play the melody. Yeah, sure has changed a lot since we began this adventure, hasn't it? Let's duck back to parts already known for just a second here. Let's see what this bonus game is. In fact, it's roulette. So if you ever feel lucky or feel like gambling for a second here, I ain't gonna judge. You can place your bets and see if you can win any more lives from it. Well, I just lost all of those. Just goes to show you gambling doesn't do anything good for you in the long run, right? I suppose. So, wow, it's really hard to believe. World 6, huh? Next time on Let's Play Yoshi's Island, we enter Comic's realm. Baby Luigi, we're coming for you!